why and also when you should go above and beyond. Now, you have seen some other videos and resources here where I told people to take it slow, to make sure to not work hard, to be careful with their resources, right? But in this video, we're going to discuss a topic that is also very close to my heart, because it's so much that I even named a course in my program after it. But first things first. So you have all heard about going the extra mile in our careers, right? And today I'm gonna explain why this is important, how you can do it, and finally also address common misconceptions, especially to when to do it and when not to do it. So let's go. So let me start by saying that if you have absolutely no ambitions regarding your career, it's perfectly okay to not go the extra mile. Because if you have no aspirations and your current professional reality is sufficient and even fine and meaningful for you, well, you need to skip this video, right? It's a waste of time for you. But if you want to excel and make a difference in your career, then pay close attention. So what the extra mile actually means, because going the extra mile or going above and beyond means doing more than what is necessary and more what the average individual is doing. Simple as that. Whether you're a job seeker looking to secure an exciting opportunity or a professional aiming for a better position within your current organization, in most cases, you have to exceed expectations. And it is important because you want to stand out from the crowd. You want to be perceived as an achiever and to demonstrate your value and impact. So showing a proactive way that you care about your career, your field, and your organization is crucial. And the competition is strong. Most recently, the competition is even stronger. Many MBA graduates, many new people in the job market, but also many people laid off know this. So whether it is for an open position with hundreds of candidates or climbing the corporate ladder, the extra mile is one of the concepts that you would need to adhere to. And going the extra mile can take many different forms. So if you're a job seeker, one simple way is to connect with other professionals in your field or target company, initiating discussions and building relationships to boost your application, and being proactive in your interactions by showcasing your value, your interest, and also your motivation can significantly help you standing out from other candidates. And another way of doing this is to strengthen your application with an extra mile delivery project. Now, you might ask, what is this? Never heard of this. Well, I do understand why you would have never heard of this, because it's not that common. That gives it the competitive edge. So let me give you a glimpse of what we are doing in the career transition system with our clients. So the Extra Mile Delivery Project is a document or presentation that goes along your application documents. And here is how it works. So first is you need to find a really exciting role. So you cannot do this for every application since it requires significant investment of time. So it's all about priorities and then also pushing super hard for the top priorities and reducing the investment of time for the lower ones. Then second, you need to perform thorough company research to identify problems from either the customer's perspective, so customers of these companies, or the issues that are coming from internal or external competition. Then you can create a document on how you would address these problems relevant to your role. And this is usually anchored and grounded in your previous experiences, showing that you're an optimal candidate for that role. So for example, if you want to apply for a position as a car salesman at a dealership X, you could check online reviews of the dealership to identify patterns of customer complaints, such as poor customer service or lack of product knowledge among salespeople, or yada, 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 right? And then you visit the dealership, check out the brands, and create a document on how you would conduct thorough training for employees on the technical aspects and features of the cars. So you might also notice a rival dealership offers a free buffet and with snacks and beverages for a smooth onboarding process. So you suggest a new onboarding experience for potential customers in a PowerPoint presentation, for example. And this is a simplified example, right? But the premise is straightforward. So you need to find something special, a problem within the company, and present a solution relevant to your role and also what you would do in order to implement this solution in the first, let's say, 90 or 100 day of the job. Now, you can also go above and beyond in your workplace, because exceeding expectations within your workplace is also about doing more than you were hired or expected to do. So suppose you got the job at the car dealership here, right? And you ask about the success metrics, and your manager tells you that the average salesman sells 10 cars per month. And naturally, you want to surpass that metric. But there are also other ways to make a difference. Because by leveraging your skills and experience and natural talents, you can propose innovative solutions and suggestions and establish new frameworks. So for example, you could secure a collaboration with a car repair shop and score a deal with an ad agency, or implement a new streamlined procedure for buying used cars. All of this would be possible, and this is only a fraction of things that we would consider in the solution scope. And I know it sounds like a lot of work, and the important thing is that all of this should come from a genuine place. It's like a relationship, and I hope you run your relationships like this. Because even though I'm not a relationship expert, I know that when you do kind gestures for your partner, like planning a surprise trip or sending gifts without a special occasion, you don't do it because you're forced to. You do it because you enjoy it. And it's the same with your career journey. By having a clear career vision, by knowing who you are, by understanding what you want to do with your professional life, it becomes significantly easier and even enjoyable to go the extra mile, because you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. And you do it because it feels purposeful and has tangible benefits for you. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you don't have professional ambitions, it's okay, it's fine. And the extra mile delivery approach is not for you. However, the problem usually arises with those who complain. So sorry for being harsh here. Hey, I've been in this position for 5 years with no salary increase or promotion. I'm never late and always punctual with my duties. That's the issue, right there. So doing the bare minimum will get you nowhere. It will just keep you on the same track, because why should you get promoted? Why should you get an extra payment? Why should you get more responsibilities? Why should you even get a new task that you might like? Why? It's normal. So do you expect a reward for not being late, for just doing your job? Most people will realize, no, you don't. And if you find yourself in the same position as when you started your career after a couple of years, maybe it means you are preoccupied with the same tasks. And I always say this when building your resume: be impact-oriented, not task-oriented. This is an input factor, but people and companies need to care about the output. No one cares about how hard you have tried, but everyone cares about what is the result of this. And the same applies to your performance at work. Think about the outcome, not just responsibilities. Sorry for the harsh words at the end, but hopefully this is moving some thoughts inside your head. So let's go.